SHR drops the penalty, or drops the appeal. We look into Las Vegas and my prediction on who wins there. And my prediction for the championship 4 and ultimately the champion. So, get into it. I'm Dylan Hildreth. This is the Dylan Hildreth Show. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Help me out quite a bit. Now, the SHR is dropping the appeal on Harvick's car for the L2 penalty. Childress, he'll be back at Phoenix for the season finale. The fact that it was Harvick chosen at random, I think, is absolutely hilarious, because that, to me, feels like anything but random. After his tweets about the car being completely unsafe after Talladega. I mean, quite interesting that Harvick comes out, tweets something against NASCAR, and then all of a sudden he gets a 100-point deduction. Crew chief suspended for 4 races and a $100,000 fine to the Childers. I mean, it might have been random, as in a coin flip between Harvick and Hamlin, who also spoke out against NASCAR. And yeah, you can sit. NASCAR can sit there. Oh, it's ridiculous to think that way. Well, don't make it look that way. I mean, good Lord. At least wait a week. Jesus. Absolutely unreal. NASCAR needs to clean house at the top. NASCAR, now that Vince has been forced to retire from WWE, NASCAR officially has the most tone-deaf top guys as far as administration in all of sports. Absolutely tone-deaf. Like, good Lord. And yes, these cars are absolutely unsafe. We got at least 2 drivers sitting out for an extended period of time. 2 big name drivers that have a fan base that is now sad that they aren't able to see their driver. And Kurt Busch, who has a press conference at, I believe, noon tomorrow, noon on Saturday. And it's probably him saying, hey, I'm going off into the sunset. So, unfortunate that it's gotten to this point. But Goodyear needs to bring better tires. Period. Absolutely unacceptable, the tires that they have brought all year long. As I said earlier this week, Firestone doesn't have this problem in Indy. They very rarely have this problem in World of Outlaws, I believe. And Pirelli, they don't have these issues in Formula One. So Goodyear's got it. They need to step up, period. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Now, the championship 4, or we'll start with Vegas. So, I think your Vegas winner is the Watermelon Farmer, Ross Chastain. Give me Ross to win at Vegas. Probably pissing somebody off in the process as well. That's just my guess. But Ross Chastain wins, and he goes to Phoenix as one of the championship 4. The next race at Homestead I am going to say Christopher Bell wins at Homestead. Massive runoff for sneaking by Denny Hamlin. I don't know. I just randomly picked Denny Hamlin. But anyway, Chris Bell wins at Homestead, securing his spot in the Final Four. And then last but not least, the Martinsville race. My favorite track in NASCAR. Hopefully they can get that crap figured out because, my God, these cars are absolutely awful at Martinsville. But give me William Byron winning at Martinsville. Chrome horn getting delivered to, we'll say, Denny Hamlin, just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Poor Denny gets passed on the outside by his teammate, and then gets the chrome horn from Byron. Or it could be Chastain, who knows? Either way, poor Denny. Having to go one more year of being the best driver in NASCAR without a championship. William Byron wins it at Martinsville, setting up, well, and then you got Chase Elliott getting in on points. So setting the field, that is Elliott, Chastain, Bell, and Byron. And I think Byron wins the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series championship. I think he is the most technically sound of the four. I think he's probably the most technically sound driver in NASCAR. And usually has a level head. I mean, yeah, thing with Kansas, but, it once is an anomaly. Happens again, then we might have some problems. But usually he's the most level-headed. He doesn't get too wound up on these situations. He had maybe the most clutch drive I've ever seen at Homestead in the Xfinity Series against Elliott Sadler. And I think it's going to happen again. William Byron wins your 2022 NASCAR Cup Series championship. That is my predictions. Put down in the comments, who do you have winning? Who do you have winning Vegas? And who do you have winning the championship? Put that down in the comments, and we'll see you next time on the Dylan Hilder Show.